Excuse the mess and the wind noise. I'm composting today. So I have 4 compost bins. This one's empty, ready to be filled. This one was full of horse manure, it's now half full. This one was also full of horse manure, and I've been using this one today. And this one's full of leaf mould. Refilled it about 6 times as the leaves have composted. I do hot composting, which I'll talk about on another video. So I've also been taking green waste from this compost bin. I've been mixing all of those 3 into this bin. So this bin is now a third horse manure, a third green waste and a third leaf mould. And into that I've mixed many handfuls of volcanic rock dust and organic chicken manure pellets and a lot of weeds, a lot of worms. And so I'm expecting it to heat up a bit, but I'm hoping it doesn't heat up enough to kill the worms. If so, it doesn't matter, because the worms will come back as soon as it cools down again. And I shall leave this bin now for about 6 months, and then this will be the top dress for my no-dig beds. And then this will probably be half in size pretty soon, so that'll be refilled. And then I'll move on to this bin, and then I'll move on to this bin. So we'll end up with 3 of these bins, and then by that time all of these bins will be empty, and I shall start refilling these 2 with horse manure, and I shall hot compost that, and I will leave this bin free for this year's leaf mould, which I'll also hot compost, and I'll always leave 1 bin empty so I can turn. So I'll just talk a little bit about why I composted in this way. So I'm pretty much all of the vegetables that I eat come from this plot, and so I'm quite concerned that I get the right amount of minerals, which would be difficult if the only minerals I'm consuming are the ones from my sandy soil. Of course I add horse manure, but that's not enough, because the horses also live around here and are eating mostly grass, which is grown on the same sandy soil, so the same minerals. So in order to get a broader mix of minerals, I'm adding this rock dust and also a lot of leaf mould, and the leaf mould are from big mature trees which extract minerals from deep in the ground. I guess there's also some minerals in the organic chicken manure pellets, but probably not that many. But as a kind of also the other insurance policy is that I'm eating a lot of berries, and those berries are grown all over the world, and so they've got minerals in from all over the place. And I have a few other sources of minerals like oats and things like that. So okay, that's basically my approach to composting. And you can see at the moment it's kind of a pretty rough compost. Hopefully by the time this is ready in August, September time, it's been nice and fine, the worms will have done their work, all of the minerals will be nicely bioavailable because they'll have been composted, eaten by the worms and included in the worm casts. All the leaves will be nice and fully broken down as well. Now I also have a lot of leaf mould in these bags, and these will just stay in these black bags here in a nice sunny spot for probably a couple of years to provide another source of really nice leaf mould. And all of these leaves have been lightly shredded, so they do compost a little bit faster than ordinary leaves. Okay, well I hope you found that useful. Let's move on.